Hi guys, we are done with one of the games. I know I predicted a draw on this one, but it hasn't worked out. So this is what you get when you spend £2 billion in 2 seasons buying Gen Zs. I don't have anything against Gen Zs. I don't have any problem with them, right? But buy experience, buy people that have done it, buy players that have the much needed confidence to, take you through these kind of situations. How can you tell me that you spent 2 billion in the past couple of years and you don't have a good goalkeeper? Why? Because Chelsea now have a wage structure that they do not want to go against. You want to have a wage structure where you pay people maximum 120k, and you think that will take you anywhere? Yeah, you must be a joker. Chelsea are the jokes of the century. All jokes on them. Honestly speaking, all jokes on you. Because tell me how Donnarumma was available. Do you guys know that? Manchester City had to go for Donnarumma as a last resort? I think on deadline day or thereabout. Donnarumma did not have a club. The best shot stopper in Europe was free, and you were like, no, Sanchez is fine. Fine. You wanted to go for Mike Magnan, the French goalkeeper. That didn't work out. Donnarumma was there for takes, was there for grabs, but you're like, no, I don't want Donnarumma. I'll keep gambling with Sanchez. Look at where the gambler has brought you now. Because now, let's go into the game. Did Sanchez have any reason coming out the way he did? Because he ruined the game. Honestly speaking, there is nothing Manchester United could have done in that game if they had 11 men on the pitch. Right? Sanchez didn't have any business coming out to tackle Mbeumo the way he did. And look at the way he came out. So like a desi cow. That was terrible goalkeeping from Sanchez. And now, okay, Sanchez got red card and went out. Maresca. Enzo Maresca, if you continue this way, you're going to get sacked. Chelsea is not Arsenal that would trust on a manager and trust the process. No, they will sack you. So if you continue on this trajectory, this pathway that you are trying to, to carve for yourself, you are using machetes to cut the grass, trying to pave way for this. I don't know the kind of attitude that you are. I wouldn't call it attitude, but first of all, Sanchez went out, right, on a red card. Fine. You took out Estaval. You sacrificed Estaval, which was your attacking weight player, and brought in Jorgensen, your backup goalkeeper. Fine, that was okay. Why did you take off Neto to bring in Tosin to play back five? For what? Arsenal had a red card against Manchester City the first half of last season. Had a red card from the first half. And they were able to see the game through. Even though it ended in a draw, but they were able to see the game through. So tell me why you had a red card in the 6 minutes and you're all going defensive all of a sudden. No attacking options. Caicedo will win the ball in the defensive midfield part. Nobody he will look up, nothing to do. Nobody was making runs. You not even brought off Kopama. I don't know if it was injury. I don't understand. In fact, I've not gone deep into Kopama's situation. But Maresca did not handle this properly. But look at it. When Casemiro went off, right? The true Manchester United color came out. When they were now playing 10 men against 10 men, they were now even on the pitch. Look at the way Chelsea were overriding everything. If not because of the fact that Enzo Maresca took off the attacking players that he had, the attacking options he had, maybe Chelsea would have gotten one back and it would have been a draw, as I predicted. And Enzo Maresca had a wild card, right? He had a wild card in the name of Garnacho. Bring Garnacho in. Mess with the psychology of the Manchester United fans and the players as well. Garnacho, we know, can do one. You brought him on the last game and he gave you an assist. So why would you have such a good player on the bench and you did not want to bring him on? You now brought in Tyreek George. Maresca, be careful. Be very, very, very careful. This path that you're trying to, carve for yourself, it might not end well. Manchester United have been able to get a win after the last few attempts. have been futile. They tried, but at least they've been able to succeed with Chelsea. I mean, without the red card, Manchester United wouldn't win Chelsea. I will say that over and over again, and I can bet you that Manchester United would not defeat Chelsea by that red card. So it was a great game, and Manchester United tried to prove a point by Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is actually a good player when he's playing up front, like in the attacking third. Can you see today he was more up front? I don't know what Amorim did. I don't know what Amorim told him. I don't know how he's trying to tweak his formation. His 3-4-3, where he says even the Pope cannot do anything about it. We've accepted our fate. The Pope can't do anything about it. But the Pope will not also be able to do anything about it when they want to sack you. I can guarantee you that one. So Bruno Fernandes, brilliant player, amazing player. Mbuemo, yeah, he's great. He's great as well. And Cunha came in, and he had some threat up front as well. The problem that I have with Manchester United is Patrick Dogu. Patrick Dogu somehow usually finds himself in very great positions where he should convert. But no. So but Patrick Dogu has a problem with conversion. He doesn't know how to shoot properly, and he has a problem with passes, like indecision. When he wants to cross the ball, he's unable to to pinpoint his man and deliver the cross as he should be. So I have a problem with him. Maybe Luke Shaw would actually do better, because look at what Luke Shaw did. Look at the jump. Look at the jump from Luke Shaw to give that assist to Casemiro. Look at that jump. And Reece James, what were you doing? You wanted to do a clearance. What in God's name was that clearance? You cleared the ball and the ball was still in your half. And the defenders were now waiting. The totem that you brought in, the defenders, Reece James, he was waiting for Luke Shaw to run from the back to come and knock the ball to Casemiro. That was terrible, honestly. Chelsea has a terrible defense. No wonder they were battered 3 by Bayern Munich over the last Champions League week. So yeah, that's great, and that's done. Banter aside, we'll now put our focus on Arsenal versus Manchester City. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll chat after the game. Drop your predictions in the comments, and I'm gonna drop my other reaction as well. My preview analysis. The video is already ready. I'm not sure why I've not posted it yet, but I'm gonna post it this evening, and then drop your comment on there as well. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.